Hello. We shall wait a few minutes. Don't mind those two. Yes, I have puppies. I don't know if I've told you. I probably have. Oh, you too. Yes, they are. Well, not really. They're just barking at each other, to be honest. I don't know why they're barking at each other, but they are. Don't mind those. They do it all the time. But yeah, I think maybe now's the time to start. Maybe if they should look first. In fact, let me just... Better? Good. That was me shutting the door, by the way. Anyway, let us begin. You can still hear them. But just not as much. Anyway. Hello. This is Aggro Impfinity. This might be the best aggro deck I've ever made, to be honest. Maybe better than Boogaloo's, maybe better than... What else have we made aggro with? Basically every other zombie hero. I tried an aggro deck with pretty much all of them. And this one seems to be the best. So yeah, I'll go through it then. So, obviously we've got Bungee Plumber, do 2 damage, kill their little guys, or big guys even. Can also finish off as well. If you've done a lot of damage to the plant hero and they're on like 1 or 2 health, it just finishes them off. Or you can finish them off with 4 health if you have 2 of them. That happened yesterday. When I was testing this deck, we have Disco Knot. Feels weird running this instead of like Grave Robber. I wasn't too sure. The only reason I really ran Disco Knot was because of Pogo Bouncer. It's 2 damage, so I thought maybe that's better because then Pogo Bouncer does 2 bullseye. And I'm not fully sure about that. Don't mind those guys in the background. But yeah, I thought that would be a good idea. Maybe it's better with Grave Robber. I'll keep my eye on that. Because Grave Robber with the gravestones might actually be better. But I'll see about that. Obviously we have the Crick Jaw Conman. Just absolute legend at aggro. I don't really need to explain why he's in this deck. Trapper Territory. Let me tell you about my favourite combo in this entire deck. And it's Trapper Territory on 2 or 1, doesn't really matter. And then playing Excavator Zombie in that environment. Because you place them in that environment, they're going to think it's probably dangerous. So they're going to front it then, maybe, perhaps. Bad move. Because when you do that, this guy comes out and just bounces them and the environment back into your hand. And if it's and say this is in turn 4 instead, you can replay that Trapper territory in any lane you want. Which is why I really like this. It just gives you back the environment and also does 4 damage. Do you know I had an entire game where I just won off of excavator zombies. I got like 3 of them through the game, and I just kept bouncing the plants and the environment, and then they kept playing 1 health minions. It was aggro solar flare. So yeah, absolutely dominated with that. That 1v1 when you're ready. Yeah, I'll do a 1v1 near the end of the stream. I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm gonna basically the structure of streams. I'm thinking do a few games. Doesn't really matter how many, just enough. Do a few games with the deck, and then basically at the end of the stream play 2 matches against subscribers. How about that? Is that a deal? So, ooh, chicken. Oh, Fire Rooster. Card I've not used much, but I want to use, because I recently just got it. The reason why I think this is probably going to be a good aggro card in this deck is because it moves when you play plant in front of it. So, it's just constantly hitting face. The weakness is that it has 1 health. And also, the do 1 damage to all plants here isn't that bad, especially against aggro decks, where they're using a lot of little health minions, and also Trapper Territory helps with that as well, so pretty good. Line Dancing Zombie as a control card, and also aggro card, because it does 3 strike through damage, and moves into any lane you want, which is why I really like this card. So yeah, there's not really much to explain with Line Dancing in this deck. Pogo Bouncer, yes, we have Mug, we have Mixed Up Gravedigger and Pogo Bouncer in this deck. Weird, huh? Well, I think it's actually really good, because if you can get your aggro guys down, let's say you've got excavators down, then you play Pogo on turn 4, then you can just bounce a really big guy. And then what you can do is you can Mixed Up Gravedigger them, and then if you've got another environment or Trapper Territory down, or just one of their environments, this guy bounces it, and then bounces that plant in that lane. So let's say the Mixed Up Gravedigger is in that lane, does 5 damage. Simple. And finally, but not least, we have Space Cowboy. Do I honestly need to explain this? This can do around, if you're really lucky, this can do 18 damage in 1 turn. But on average, this does about 9 damage. So, yeah, you get a lot of value from this. Is it 18 damage? No, it's 15. Stupid. I'm such an idiot. I'm thinking of it with, like, brute strength or something. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that's the deck. Let's play a few games. And I shall 1v1 you, XYZ, at the end. Okay. I don't think I should keep them mixed up. I've had better starting hands, I'll tell you that much, but honestly, this is still fine against Solar Flare. Why not? Sometimes when I'm really desperate, I just play this to get a card. It's not the worst thing you can do. You have to play that there, play around Scorch. Oh, damn. You know, Solar Flare's like just... She is a massive weakness. Well, the weakness of this deck is kind of Solar Flare. But then again, it's got a lot of Graves, which is why it's not the weakest. Oh, shoot. Well, actually, we have Excavator Zombies, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Excavator's gonna be real good here. I'm telling you. Oh, shoot. Well, actually, it doesn't really... but he can just not play anything in there. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that Spyrus is kind of dope. It's from Reincarnation as well. Okay, that kills that, yeah. I mean, not like it really does anything. Well, this could be very good and very bad. Because now our mug is kind of pointless, because she knows everything.